back again. Good morning, students. Welcome back to the
David
and Herman 7th grade science show. Today we're going to go from our seedlings, which you did last week. Now we're going to take vegetable trimmings off the kitchen. If you cut the tops off of carrots, beets, things, corn like that, normally we just throw that in the trash. But today we're going to see how we can actually...
Excuse me.
Today you're going to see how we can actually help with sneezes and coughs by growing our own vegetables, which are better for you in your backyard. So, you feel okay now?
I'm great.
Okay, you
Sorry
ready to do
about that.
this?
Yes. I tried to hold it, Mr. Hilke. It didn't work. Do you want me to
Okay.
cut?
But you're supposed to say now you're lying.
I think maybe we should take this outside, Mr. Hilke, because it's going to get a little bit messy.
Okay, thank you. That's good. So this morning we're going to start a new chapter in our lesson, and we're going to talk about sustainability and how mankind needs to balance with the earth on how we produce things. Today we're going to do a lab, and it'll take weeks for the lab to finish. We're going to follow it from time to time. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take table scraps, things that we normally throw away, things that your folks normally throw away when we cook meals, and we're going to plant them in water, let the roots grow. So today we have a radicchio, ugly thing, we have a leek, we have carrots, onions, beets, and celery. So we're going to make a salad, and with the leftover trimmings we're going to set them in water, change the water, and grow new plants and vegetables. So I'm going to take the radicchio. I'm going to carefully, or have your parents cut the bottom off the bottom off, and then I'm going to put toothpicks in it. And set it in a bowl of water, just so it's on the top. Whoops. Okay? And then how about a carrot? Take a carrot, put the radicchio back. So the carrot, normally, we take the top grains and we throw them away. We eat the bottom. But then what we throw away is this piece. So I want you to take this piece, put toothpicks in it. We're going to set it in water and watch it grow a new carrot. So now we're going to have some kind of more water here. Add more water until it gets to the bottom of the carrot. And we're set. So from this, we're going to take these vegetables, take away the stuff that we normally throw away, and grow new vegetables. Okay? And we'll check back with you in a couple of days. In a couple of days, you're going to take the same thing, and I want you to drain the water off, some of it, or simply take fresh water and flush it out. And then we have fresh water. That keeps the bacteria from growing. Okay? Yes.
It's not recording.
Oh.
So, sorry. Now it is.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and finish the rest with the leek. Have your parents or your aunt, your uncle, or your grandfather cut them for you. I don't want you using a sharp knife. So we take the leek, we put the leek in the water. 3 toothpicks should be adequate to balance it. And then we add some water. So the leek, I'm going to change the angle, change that angle a bit so it sits down further into the water. There we go. Add a little bit of water to it. And we're set. We've already done the carrot, the scallions. These are great. And so we're going to take just one. Have your parents or your supervisor cut this off. We normally throw this away. but we're going to make a whole meal out of it. Put a little toothpick in it. Set it in the glass. And up so the roots get stuff. The beets, my favorite food of all times. I've already cut this. So the beets are really good. My favorite part of the beets is the greens. It tastes like spinach, a little more flavor to it. So normally people throw this away. My family always eats that. We'll put them aside. We take the beet, we cut that. I love beets. Put toothpicks in the beets. And put the beet in its new home. Fill it up with water. All right. And the last one is probably going to be most beneficial is celery. Again, have your parents or your housekeeper, if you have such. Doesn't that sound wonderful? I love that sound. That means supper's on the way. Toothpicks. Dog is watching over there. Put this in the glass. And we give it some water up to the bottom of the roots, where the root's going to be. There, we're all set. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vegetables growing in our garden. And it's from stuff that we would normally throw away. So we'll come back in about 3 days. During those 3 days, every day I need you to pour the water off and give it fresh without damage in it. You saw me how I poured it off a little bit. Some people want to completely change the water. I just give it a fresh shot. And we'll see you in about 2 days.